Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back here with Amira. This is Psychic Readings Live with Amira Salon. I'd like to welcome you all into the chat. Let's have a look and see what's going on, guys. What's going on? Got my Hello Kitty cup. You like my Hello Kitty cup? Ready and waiting with a pink nail polish for you and my beautiful new ring. Sun and the moon ring. Very, very good for anybody with a bit of Leo and a bit of Cancer in their chart, especially with my moon in Leo and my sun in Cancer. So we're off and rolling, guys. I've got 3 pre-ordered super chats. I'm going to do Fluffy Bunny, and Noelle has got a very small one. I'm going to do one for her and also one for TP. So I think I'm going to start with a shuffle, just generally a shuffle for Noelle. Let's have a look, Noelle. What's going on? What's there to look forward to? That's a good question. She didn't have a question, so I'm just going to ask a question. What is there to look forward to? What is there to look forward to? Can everyone hear me okay? Welcome, welcome. Can everyone hear me okay? Shout out to everybody in the US, UK, South Africa, Australia if you're still up, Asia, Europe, North and South America, Pacific, and anywhere else you might be. Put a shout out where you're from, where you're tuning in from, where you are, where you're up to, what's going on, what your star sign is. And if you'd like to verify, the super chat questions are a one-on-one reading directly with you. I tune into your energy, give a little backstory about where you are up to, what's going on, the question at hand. Donations advisable at $10 or more. The bigger the donation, the more in-depth the reading. And if you want to clarify some sort of what do you call it? Confirmation of the validity of the readings, you can do that by asking the audience. Okay. These are my oracle decks. They will be selling out worldwide. I do not think I'm going to reprint them. I'm going to go off potentially in a different direction. I might do a tarot. I might do something else. So if you want to do any of these have been out since 2010. I was really the first person that did a modern or very, very modern contemporary love oracle deck. These have been revised and updated. They're AMIRA'S Love Oracle on sale on Amazon right now worldwide. You're going to get some really good deals there. Also, some places worldwide you will find the Coffee Cup Oracle as well. This is my more recent deck, released in 2022, I believe. Yeah, or 20, was it 20? Yeah, 2021. I can't remember now. But if you'd like to get either of those decks, they do come in different languages. The Love Oracle comes in multilingual languages from German, French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, Turkish, English, German, Chinese. You can find the Chinese decks in Taiwan at the bookstore there. There's a very big bookstore in Taiwan that has those. Vietnam also stocks them as well in Ho Chi Minh City. There's a couple of places that stock them. Mystic Tarot and LT Tarot. Shout out to those people who are stocking the cards in Vietnam. Some of my biggest suppliers, biggest suppliers in Vietnam. So, okay, so let's have a look and see for Noelle what's going on. What do we need? What does Noelle need to know? Justice is going to be served. Noelle, what good things do you need to know? There's loyalty and determination coming up with the dog. These are not Lenormand decks, Lenormand cards. They're not modeled around Lenormand, but they do have similar cards in them with some different meanings in them. They come from the Arabic or Turkish coffee cup meanings and reasons, etc. So you can use them to your advantage in that way. I was thinking of doing a Lenormand deck actually because people seem to like that deck, but I'm not sure at this stage. I might just do something else. Okay, so let's have a look. Noel, channel messages also come through, passed over people, spirit. I'm getting a grandmother energy very strongly for you, Noel. That's really there protecting you, wanting the best for you, wanting you to get out of the doldrums, or wanting to also sort of protect you from your mother. She's got some sort of cage, I think, spell cage, or I'm getting cage, spell cage, or something that she's put on your mother a long time ago before she moved, before she left her homeland. And she's kind of locked down something with your mother. You're actually protected from your mother, I feel. It could also be possible if a loyal friend or colleague makes you a new offer to do with a new job or something of that nature. So I feel like that's something to look forward to as well. You have a new loyal friend or somebody loyal coming into your life that you can trust. So that's also a good thing something to look forward to. You've got journey here, the ship. Let's see what that's about. It might not necessarily be be a trip, but it could be, I'm getting the word Versailles. You might actually just go somewhere at the moment different in France. You might go somewhere back to near where you lived before. I'm getting Versailles strongly. I also feel you could have had past lives there as well. We've got a lot of action and energy. Your energy is going to pick up and action is going to happen. And I think you're going to meet somebody new, totally new love, new person. The fish, yeah, and abundance coming to you. You're going to find new ways of making money and also have more abundance and luck coming to you. I feel like with you, and similar to myself, it's, trusting somebody takes time, and sometimes we trust too early. So the loyalty is very important. And it comes along with the trust and the proof of the action. It's all in the action. All right. So that's it. Gag spell. I'm getting like a gag order. Why am I getting that? Somebody's like being told to be silent. I don't know if there's a gag spell or a gag order in your orishas, in your background, in something that's been going on. There's some legal stuff coming up, and it's not anything bad about you, but it's something that's going to come to light. I'm also a little bit worried about your father, but I feel like he's worried about your sister. So we'll have to see what happens there. He's not doing too well emotionally, I don't think, right now. Okay. So next on the super chats we have is TP. So thank you for that, Noel. TP, we have a super chat for you. We're going to do you now because I've got another one coming up with Fluffy Bunny. TP. Let me just pull up your question. Oh, I'm not on the right page. Okay, TP. All right. Okay, TP. Work question. When things come to an end in a work situation, it's one door closing is allowing another door to open. So it's actually a blessing. So I feel like that's okay. And you kind of didn't like it there very much anyway. So I kind of feel like, yeah, it's all right. Is there any reason your manager will not hire you? But I don't think they want to, and I don't think they've got the budget. They don't want to invest in anybody. And she's also threatened by you as well, as what I'm feeling. Will you be able to get a new job within a 6-month time period? Let's have a look. Okay, I'm getting a message, and this message comes up sometimes. I haven't quite deciphered this message. It's kind of a weird message, but crazy times are here again. That's what I'm hearing. So Yeah, somebody stabbed you in the back, I feel, and I feel it could be her. Will you get another? You're kind of going to be a bit devastated by it. You will actually get it. She will give you a reference because she's looking forward to you leaving for whatever reason. She doesn't want the competition. She's afraid that you're going to take over because you're too good at what you do. And I feel like there's control and power games also with this female Libra co-worker as well. You always worry about these work people. You don't want to worry about work people. They're the least of your worries. You know, I would be focusing on relationship, focusing on your health, your fitness, and getting a better job. You will get a better job in the next 6 months. These other people, I feel like they're kind of careless in a way, but they're kind of like a little bit insidious, and also they're kind of what's the word? Kind of gloating, but some of them are going to be gone as well, so I wouldn't worry about them too much. Okay, now we got Fluffy Bunny. Let me pull up the question for Fluffy Bunny. Okay, I'm getting a very strong, the gag order message could have been for you, Fluffy Bunny, so I feel like that is also possible as well. I'm feeling that a spell is going to be done on your part. There's going to be a binding spell and a blocking spell with this ex person, and it's a black candle in a jar. And you're going to be doing that with some friends or colleagues or other people that you know. They're going to be giving you the tools or the instructions on how to do it, or you're going to just do it yourself very simply. This one will also be buried in some sort of dirt or earth or backyard, is what I'm seeing. I know that sounds pretty intense. Now, regarding the estranged boyfriend, fiance, etc., any man who is careless and is acting careless is just worried about their own survival or whatever they're doing, and he's incarcerated right now, so he's probably not in a very good place. He's got lots of moving parts happening around him. He also wants some sort of, he knew also, I feel like he knew he was going to get arrested, and he wanted to set up somebody with a good heart to help fund him. So I would not be sending him any more money. Absolutely not. Don't even do that. Just stick to your story. You're worried about your job. You don't want your job colleagues to find out. And with his mother, I think his mother's leaking information to the ex. So just watch out for her. I also feel like she might be drinking, or she's on dope or something like that. So even if you don't think she is, I think she's gossiping to the other one. Okay, so I would be not even having any contact with her, or just keep things very superficial. But I would say try to pull out of the whole equation, let him come to you. And it's like you're saying, well, what's in it for you? Yes. Okay. I would be looking at dating other men and keeping it real. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I just feel like there's a man with golden skin coming in around you. I feel like he could have been into not professional bodybuilding, but he seems to be very, he could be a guard, or he could have been a bouncer, or he could have been even in competitions or something like that. But he's very much into his physique and his health and fitness, and he does like working out, or he did like working out. I'm also getting pull around him as well, like swimming. I don't know if you're going to meet this guy at a gym or at a swimming pool, if you're going to be doing laps or something like that. You're not going to lose your job. Everything's fine. You're kind of protected actually from spirit. I feel like there's a lot of protection here with you. And for that reason, I kind of feel like there's nothing to worry about regarding the job. I just feel like he's kind of trying to extort as much money as he can from different sources right now while he's inside. And because he is inside, he's doing whatever he needs to do to kind of get by, survive. He's in survival mode. I would say, look, you've been away, you had a break with him for 2 years and got back together. I would say take a step back and do it again. And when he gets out, if you're not with anybody by the time he gets out, I would say that, oh, you've got a lot of abundance. You're going to be a lot more wealthy than you think you're going to be. That's one thing. This guy could actually have a home, a house. I feel like this guy has a single family home. It's in a fairly congested neighborhood. It's like the houses are really close together. So it sort of reminds me of Los Angeles and Orange County and places like that. Okay, this guy's going to want to marry you. You might meet him at work. He could be a boss or somebody that you might meet at work or through your work, as in on the, in a similar position as yourself. I'm getting a C sounding name like a Colin. I feel like this guy is actually mixed. He could be Hispanic and Caucasian. He looks to me like he has kind of green eyes and really nicely tanned skin. He doesn't have any tattoos. He's a big guy, like he's well built and he looks after his health. I'm seeing him with a lot of protein shakes. I hope I'm not picking up somebody from your past. I know it's not your ex or the guy that you're inquiring about. Will you end up marrying this guy? I don't feel like he's going to have enough money or anything. He wants to marry you, but I feel like doesn't have anything to offer you. Yeah, he's stressed out. He doesn't have anything to offer you, and he knows that you deserve more. That's kind of why, in a way, he's setting you free, and you're going to just focus on your work. I do see somebody living near the beach, so I feel like they're in a beach suburb. It's not like they're on the beach, but there could be blocks back from the beach, like Long Beach, those sort of areas along the coast there, anywhere between Los Angeles and Orange County. I'm also getting a very strong name, Max. He might have a dog called Max. I feel like I'm seeing him with a dog, and it looks to me like a bulldog, a Rottweiler, a short sort of stout type of dog. He's definitely single. He's not messy. He doesn't have a messy past. I feel it could be a love at first sight situation with this guy. He's really, really nice. There he is there. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And there's the body. He's working. He could even work out outside, like on Venice Beach or something. Or he might have in the past, in his younger years, he might have done that in the past. I'm still getting a C sounding name: Craig, Colin, Charles, Charlie, Chris. The advice I'm getting from Spirit is Calamity Jane. So I don't know if there's something about Calamity Jane that you can relate to, or to avoid being the Calamity Jane. Yeah. This guy likes going to happy hours and cocktails. So I kind of feel like he is, on the right side of the law. And he's also, he's got a lot to offer. He doesn't have kids. I feel like he's got a dog, at least one. He might have had two, but he's got one now. He might have been married or lived with somebody and they left. I feel like he was with somebody who was blonde. that she was just a bimbo, or she wasn't very interesting, or something like that. I would say for things to get better with this ex is just to like go and do whatever you need to do for yourself. I feel like he's not taking accountability. He's going to be selfish. Is he going to offer you anything more or better? He just wants some money right now. I feel like that's what he's up to. Yeah, that's what he's up to. All right, Fluffy Bunny, I hope that makes sense. And let's see if there's anything else that comes through. I know that you love him and you're in love with him and you want him and all of that business, but I kind of feel like I'm seeing a lot of hearts and flowers around you, a lot of red and pink colors, and you might start wearing more red and pink to attract love. I also feel like I'm getting like flowers in your hair. When you do get married, you're going to have flowers in your hair, and it's going to be an outdoor wedding near the beach. I'm seeing like a beach wedding. Could be at a resort, could be in California, could be on an island somewhere, it could be in Hawaii, could be something you've always dreamed of, but I feel like you might marry somebody else sooner than later. Let's just ask when the time frame is of this marriage, the Fluffy Bunny. You feel like you're stuck right now, nothing's moving, but it's okay. We're coming out of a very weird season right now, the Scorpio season, with all this weird stuff going on. You're saving your money. He's going to come out of nowhere. You're not going to expect or see him coming. You're going to be looking at your money, saving your money, getting your money in order, watching your pentacles. You're going to be looking at your money, working. You're not going to see this guy coming. He's also very generous as well. He could be an air sign. He could be a lawyer. He could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or a water sign, but he's very nice. I feel like he's more likely to be a water sign, but he could be actually a lawyer or somebody who works in not law enforcement, but the court system or something like that. You might come across this guy by chance. Okay, I'm getting another name for you, Manuel. So I feel like there could be I've got Max Manuel. That could be dogs, or they could, I know that sounds weird, or it could be his name as well. Could be a CM initial, an MC initial, something along those lines. So thank you for the very generous donation. I appreciate it, Fluffy Bunny. And any further questions, let me know, and we'll move on to the next. And welcome everybody to the live. The super chat is open, and we are going to start with the first super chat. If I get a break, I will be doing a Wolfie, did you want me to do that privately? Because we talked about this before. You wanted to do a private reading that I send you privately. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah. Just let me know. Let me know, because we can do that with your astrology and everything, because we were going to look at your astro maps and also your relocated charts. Okay. Hi, Fascism. How are you? Hi, Heron. Welcome back. Welcome from Malaysia. Wolfie from India. Welcome, welcome. Or you want to do it here? Hi, Fascism. Had a fight with Alex last week about moving into his house. Eventually he came back. I would be moving on. This Alex situation has just been way too hot and cold. I feel like he's got major trust issues, and I think it's his problem. It's not yours. I feel like you could easily have other men lining up for you outside your door, down the road and out the door. You've been through a difficult time, and with the ex-flatmate, etc., roommate, will he come? He came back. Is he going to change his attitude? Okay. Is he going to change his attitude? He wants you when he, as he wants you. You know what I mean? He wants you on his terms, not he's not cooperating with you. So I would kind of like, look, when they come back, you have to ask them, what are you offering me right now? We haven't discussed this. He wanted to go to therapy or whatever. Like, what is he actually offering you? I do feel like he has good intentions, but when, timing is difficult to predict. I would say try to move this forward. I'm getting Christmas. I think you might put a timeline on it until Christmas and make yourself busy. Just keep busy. Yeah. Are you engaged to him? No. That means that if you're not engaged, you're free to date other men. That's basically the bottom line. All right, my dear. I'm getting Christmas. Christmas is coming, but you're going to see what, you're just going to work on yourself, work, and work on the relationship. There is a karmic toxic story here with him. Yeah, that keeps opening and closing the door. I feel opening, closing the door. Yes, you can do that, Wolfie. You can donate more so we can do it privately if you prefer that. Yes, it's totally up to you. Let me know what you'd like to do. Okay. Hi, Heron. How are you, my dear? What's in store? I saw you always in the beauty business, Heron, so I don't know why beauty and jewelry. But as I've told you before, you don't need to be looking for a business or trying to have a business. You need to be finding a husband. Punjabi needs to find husband. That's end of story. I don't know why your family haven't been helping you do that, but if they're not, you should get the local community to do it for you. You should get like an auntie. I'm getting the word auntie for you. That's your job. I wouldn't be thinking about a business, not you. I'm getting jewelry around you as well still. Karma, toxic story. New opportunities coming in for you, Heron. Travel also popping up for you as well. Honeymoon, engagement. You might get a flash wedding, a flash proposal. That's you, the brunette female, and the engagement ring. So I would be saying go for the marriage and stop messing about. We keep talking about this, and that's what's going to be happening in November. I feel like if you put your mind to it, get yourself involved with the Punjabis in your area, go to the temple or whatever and get online, say that you're looking to get married. I feel like you could be married by, engaged by Christmas. So that's what I'm getting for you. Okay. Yes, fascism. Christmas will show a lot on how things change. Exactly. Shivi, $10 USD. Thank you so much. Okay. The more in-depth the reading, the bigger the donation, the more in-depth the reading. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Wolfie, do you want private reading? Okay, that's fine. We're going to cover all of your topics privately on a recorded audio, and I'll send it to you. And you can email me everything piece by piece, where you're up to now, what's been going on. I know you hated Dubai. Everything I said predicted about Dubai came true, which was what was it, predicted, unfortunately. Want to see where you can go next. I still see the UK for you somehow, somewhere. And also for you, I feel like it's a good thing for you to start shopping for a husband as well. Now that you've done the internship, this is husband material time. You don't want to be left on the shelf. There's certain cultures where you just need to get married as soon as possible. I also see you at a wedding and flowers in your hair too. Don't know if it's your wedding or somebody that you know, a cousin, a sister. But I also see you very, very dressed up. So there's a wedding season coming up now, November, December, January in India, and I feel like you will go to some weddings. You'll be invited to some weddings. There could be last minutes, etc. Good morning, Mystique. How are you, my love? Welcome back. Tempest Baguette, we're coming to you. Mystique. All right. Oh, yeah, about the locations, Wolfie, yeah. Yeah, we're going to cover everything in a the UK part hasn't come up yet, but I think it's connected to her husband. Why am I getting the word seek for you? I don't know if you're a Sikh or there's a man who's a Sikh who's interested in you. I don't know. I'm channeling now for Wolfie, even though she wants a private. We'll have to move on. But if nothing else comes in, I'll come back to you here and then we'll continue on in the private as well at a later time. Okay. So fascism, thank you so much. Heroin, thanks again. Mystique, thanks for the $9.99. Need guidance on what to do with my business, finance, new home. Has anything changed at all, Mystique? Like, why is this going around in circles? Let's do a okay. Christmas is coming for you as well. Message very strong. Something about timing around Christmas is very, very strong. Oh, I'm getting singing carols. Christ the Lord. Da 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 da. I'm feeling like you're going to go to church. And I'm also getting that song, the lyrics, Church on Sunday. What's that lyric out of? Church on Sunday. That's like a rock song. Or a 90s song. I can't remember. Men with cars. Okay. You're looking at moving. Yeah. Too many young men want to open relationship with you. They see you as just being some sort of a sugar mummy or some sort of fling or something. It's not really very good. You're going to be looking at going towards your family. Okay. So looking at maybe regrouping and going down south. Going back towards your family roots. Going back to Georgia or going down south, you're really over it as well. You're overworking, you're over it, you want your freedom back. Friends and acquaintances and groups. You might host some sort of parties. You could even do some sort of makeup. I mean, at the moment, or some sort of like seances, some sort of magical kind of parties, some sort of tarot reading parties, things like that. I feel like you're going to do some parties of some description. And then we had the party bus. Remember the party bus? You're the one that's blocking yourself. You keep hesitating. When you stop hesitating, the money is going to come in. You might want to do some past life regression, audio download. If anyone wants one, can contact me. And you're going to have a choice and decision to make. There could be two different men, people, places, and things to choose from. Scrupulous decision is what's going to come up for you, I feel. Mystique, okay? That's what's coming up for you. So you can change that by changing how you're dealing with it, all right? Hi, Tempest Baguette, how are you? Will JC and I ever have the much-needed conversation? No. Silence is a form of control and power. JC. A jock with a rock is what I'm getting with him. I think he's pretty basic. I don't know. I'm getting basic vibes with him. I don't want to come across as a man hater, but there's just so many men lately who I've witnessed and I've seen in people's lives who just despicable behavior. Yeah. And they tell me, well, why do you hate men? So, you always seem like a man hater. I'm not a man hater. It's like, well, sometimes you ask yourself, where are the good men? And when you give up completely, then somebody pops up. Okay, much needed conversation. I feel like he's a jock with a rock. I feel like he's just thinking about sex. Wants his cake and eat it too, wants his freedom. focusing on his work, money, career, wants advancement in that. Will you get the much needed conversation? Maybe at a home gathering of some description, if you have some sort of a home gathering party or friends, mutual friends. There could actually be neighbors, friends, that type of thing, something going on. I feel like he's got a blonde female around him though. Don't know who that is, but I feel like she could be around him. Thank you, thank you. Are you in your father's house now? No, you're not going to be in your father's house. No, you can find all sorts of places. You can get somebody in a group to host you to get free lessons, and they'll host you because they have a house. Okay, or Zoom, yeah. But I think it's more in person for you, Mystic, because you like people and you're good with people in person. Your dad said you're going to church and you're going to live with them. You do what you want to do. Don't be dictated to by these people. I see you more likely going down south and reconnecting with your girlfriend down there. Don't let them do. This is the whole pattern that has to be broken. Yeah. You're trying to travel on January the 1st. That's a good idea. You're working on it. Yeah, you're going to do parties. You might even end up getting into some sort of makeup distribution. There's a woman I came across on TikTok and she was selling, she's a mature age woman, and her videos are kind of captivating because she's really good at sales. You know, I'm not good at sales, but some people are really good at sales. And she's got this palette and she does a makeup. All the makeup is just out of this one palette. And it's a cream-based makeup out of one palette. That's what I'm seeing for you. I'm seeing you kind of getting your hands on something. And other than also tarot, but groups of women, and you're going to do a lot of different things. Party buses, groups of women, get the show on the road. It's the environment you're in that's not working for you as well. And it's hard to get motivated there because you get distracted too much by all of these idiots. You know, all of these open relationships. Okay. So Tempest Spaghetti, the answer is yes, probably with friends at a friend's house or gathering, some sort of impromptu affair. Could even be meeting somebody on the street somewhere or bumping into him somewhere. Okay, LB. Thank you for the donation. Do you see my contract being renewed at my next job? My job next year, as my review was average. Anything I can do? Well, you know, I just don't feel like they've got many other people on offer. You know, like I don't think they can actually. You know, they say you can always be replaced, but I think what you do, people don't actually want to do what you do. Whatever that might be. Okay. Contract renewed, your job next year. They're trying to make people feel like they need to struggle for more success. It's a mind game. You know, it's a F in the mind game. You know, so a lot of these companies want you to struggle to impress them more. It's the whole way this society is set up. It's like I think fascism has something to say about this, and also Tempest Spaghetti has something to say about this as well. It's the way that they program people to work for them, not with them. It's like there's no support. So I would ignore all of the stupid reviews that they're doing. anything you should anticipate with your employer. Just ignore them. They've given everybody similar reviews, even if they're lying about it. You are going to look for something else, though, that's coming up. You also could be getting more money as well in this role or another one. If you've got a certain time to go here and you need to click out time, whether it's 2 years, I'm kind of getting a 2-year kind of gap around it. You might just stick it out for 2 years and leave if you need to leave because you need to accomplish a certain time frame to leave, then I think that's what you're going to do. Wishes are coming true for you, so that's really, really good, Elle. Really, really good. Don't allow other women to intimidate you or to talk about you too much or give them too much information either. Celebrating something is coming up, but don't let them take over the celebration. Keep on guard and keep your eye out for something bigger and better is what I'm seeing for you. A lot bigger and better. Bigger and better. This job will come to an end when you see it fit, good and ready. It's going to come to an end. I can't say exactly when, but I'm getting a 2 around it, whether it's 2 months or 2 years, but you're going to be looking out for something bigger and better. Thank you for that, Elle. Hi, Shivi Rajaj. How are you, my dear? Thank you for the 40 rupees. Will Madhav get married with parents' consent? Very good question. Good question. Feel like there's a more than 50% chance here with this. He could push them over the line if he's really dedicated to it, and also if there's a differentiation with the caste system. It's almost like they're putting their hands in the air. I feel like he's giving them a very convincing argument to marry you. Children. They want children. They want grandchildren. There's passion there. It's a love marriage, passion, chemistry, and you'll end up traveling together and maybe living somewhere completely different for work and home. So I feel like that's good. I feel like it could be a yes, actually. I'm getting a fairly good feel about it. I think he'll try to push them over the line. Okay, Wolfie, the question you can answer here, Germany or Spain, Spanish language. Okay, German or Spanish language. Well, being Indian, I feel like German is a little bit more methodical and it's a little bit more structured, and you might get your ear into that a little bit more. I would say German. Also, you're pointing towards the UK. So I feel like English, German, Dutch, those sort of countries. I'm feeling more for you, Slavic countries, Sweden, Norway, etc. But I would wait until you get some sort. If there is a big demand with like Swiss hotels and things like that, and German is needed, I would definitely go for the German. Don't worry about the Spanish. No, German is number one. Yeah, I'd go for the German. Yep, it's a definite feel for me on that one. Okay. I think they're going to stay, Elle. Will they stay or leave? They're going to stay. Mm-hmm. Let's go back to Wolfie. Every year, go to your first question. Every year, Northern Europe, Sweden, Norway. Feel like you're going to get an edge in there somewhere. There's jobs up there people don't want to do. They don't want to be in hotels anymore. I would target Sweden, Norway, Finland. I feel like Scandinavia for you could be a good option, even Iceland. And you might end up staying there and being the front runner of some sort of boutique hotel. That's what I'm feeling for you. 2024. I feel like you might get in on the ground and then go out from there. Could even be a hostel, like an upscale hostel or a small boutique hotel. But I would say that you're going to get well paid for it, so I wouldn't worry about it. Previously predicted you end up in front office department, which I did previous hotel job. In the next job, you're kind of setting, what kind of setting comes into your vision? Still feel it's front office, but I feel it's management. So I feel like you've got an office behind the front desk and you pop out and pop in. You've also got some accounting skills, I feel, that are going to be coming in handy. So you might be a bit of a jack of all trades, and I feel like it's a smaller hotel, boutique hotel, than a bigger one. You might end up going like somewhere where there's northern lights and there's a lot of tourism there. They have a lot. There's somewhere where you're going to go where they have a lot of Indian tourists, a lot of Indian groups, and they want to have a face there that matches what they're receiving up there. So do some research into that. I think you might already know the location, but it could be Iceland, could be the Northern Lights. I mean, the Indians love traveling and they go in groups. So I would say, when I was a tour guide, by the way, guys, I used to be a tour guide for many years, I had Indian groups in Australia. They just love traveling. They love going places, doing things. They love seeing everything, and they don't particularly like really hot weather. They like wearing coats. I saw a lot of Indians in Niagara Falls. So that could also be an inkling for you too as well, Wolfie. But I would say go north. I'm getting Iceland, Finland, Norway, Northern Lights, and doing novelty things like going up to Santa's cottage and things like that. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing sort of like a theme around Northern Lights, going into spas outside, that type of thing, hot pools, geysers, spas, things like that, things that, the Indians like to do. I also see something in the north of India coming up for you. It can be even like verging into the highlands and also looking at, what was that country that got shut down with all the lakes and everything? It's hard to get in and out of. Not Nepal. You might do a stint somewhere in northern part of the Indian continent, but I don't think it's going to be long term. I think it's another stint. All right. It's an experience stint. I would say go for the northern countries. So until you know where you're going, you're better off learning Swedish, Finnish, Norwegian, or Icelandic. You're better off learning one of those languages than German. Because I don't actually see you in Germany. You might work for a Swiss German hotel chain somewhere, but could even be Switzerland too. So if you need to learn German, I'd go for the German, but keep your mind open for one of these other languages. Finnish is actually easier than Swedish and, I didn't say Danish, did I? Swedish and Norwegian. It's actually a lot easier. It's nicer. I don't know anything about Icelandic. Okay. Moving on. Hi, Melanie Gerard. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for the 99 cents. You need to get married, Heron. You need to get married. You're thinking, you're too restless. You're wanting to change. Yes, you will move internationally, but you need to get a husband who's going to take you there. You're not going to get there by yourself. And you're not going to get there with a job, because if you go with a job, they're just going to enslave you. So I would say get the husband first. whether they're in Malaysia, outside of Malaysia, and then go. Thanks, Wolfie, much appreciated. Travels, it's $2, Diddy, not 20. Travels, how will it go? I just want you all to know that YouTube do take at least 30% off all of the donations. So that's why I do set the standard to at least $10. Okay, USD. All right. You've retracted your message, so that's fine. Okay. Do what you want to do. I don't know where you're traveling to or what you're doing, so you're going to have to fill me in on that one. Do me a backstory. Hi, Melanie. How are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Melanie. What's up with you? What's going on? Pick a card for Melanie. Your star's rising, Melanie. You're going to become well known for something or in more demand or seen more. Okay, happy to be here. Oh, he's John. He ghosted Leo. Is he the Leo or you? No, your star's on the up and up, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Thank you, Diddy. I much appreciate it. What was your question, Diddy? Upcoming travels, how will it go? Where are you going? From where and to where? And what can you expect for your new job? What sort of job are you doing? What's your background in your job? Shivi Rajaj, we've done you already. Butterfly Tea, we missed you. Oh, Shivi, sorry, I missed the Akush question. We did the other one about Madhav. Now we're going to go and do, sorry, Shivi, I'm going to do you next. Does Ankush regret, will he come back for something serious? No, I don't feel he will. Sorry about that, no. Butterfly Tea, thanks for the 12. Okay. Whereabouts you living? Getting like a living situation. You're either isolated or you're isolated yourself. There's a lot of lesbian groups in Australia, so I would say that you should probably join some groups. Hi, Diddy. Manager of what? What industry, and where in the US and where in Africa? 2 large continents. Thank you. It's not that I'm using your information for you for the reading. It's I like to tune into your energy. And you'll often get something completely different than what you've asked. So with that energy, okay? Yeah, sorry about that, Shiva. Yeah, I know. Oh, new job as nurse manager. Oh, that's good. That's a really good job. I see more for you, something to do with Saudi Arabia. And Northern Africa, I'm also getting Egypt popping up for you as well. But we're going to do a spread on it. Let me come back to you. I'm going to just double check I've got everybody in check. Okay, Butterfly Tea. Let's have a look at Butterfly Tea. What's going on? Scorpio. Scorpio season is a good season to meet somebody. So I feel like you could meet someone soon. Groups, networking, going out with friends, joining new groups. I don't know if you're in a small community or a big one. Maybe you want to move to a bigger community. And if you've been isolating yourself, that could be why, if you are already in a big community. Okay. Let me just do a spread for you and see what we've got. Butterfly Tea. Thank you for the 12. I appreciate it. Let's have a look, Butterfly Tea, what's going on. Good things come to those who wait is a message for you coming in very thick and strong. Somebody also very much into the same music that you like. I don't know if you like Stevie Nicks, but I'm getting Fleetwood Mac popping in my mind. Feeling the most free. When you're the most free is when you often attract somebody new. You might actually be dark hair, dark eyes, or this person is more masculine than feminine, or that could be you if that's you. They could have darker skin, darker hair, darker eyes, from Italian going through to African origin. True love connection. You might go out of your comfort zone and meet somebody completely different. Could be a very, very different match for you than what you normally go for. All right. Could be somebody very interesting, actually. I feel like this person's come out of some sort of an arranged marriage or a marriage they haven't wanted to be in because they know that they're not interested in men. They might have been forced to get married, but so if somebody pops up and they've got a child, it's not because they're bisexual. It's because they were forced into a marriage to have a child. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why. It's very weird information, but there we go with that. There could also be somebody that wants a child with you. Meeting somebody in and around the career or who is very passionate about the career also reminds me about a Capricorn link, okay? Blonde female. So there's a very strong difference in coloration between you and this person. One of you is blonde or redhead. The other one has very dark complexion or darker complexion and dark eyes, dark hair, not necessarily dark skin. Capricorn, very strong here, mature woman, somebody who really wants and has money and has had a very good career and they're tired of working. They want to have some fun. I'm getting a name like Marcia, Margaret, M, Marcy, first, second, or last name. All right. They could have people around them who actually have had a sex change. I know that sounds weird, but it's, anything's possible these days. Not this person specifically, but other people. So they could actually work as a nurse or a doctor or something and be in a particular type of medicine that works with people who are in the process of transitioning. Okay. Soon as you like. Whereabouts are you? It's saying not to sit on the side, to really make a step, to step out. I think you need to go on the apps and I think you need to make it very clear what you're looking for and just put yourself out there. Enough is enough. I feel like, okay, Spirit's going, okay, you've been waiting too long. Enough is enough. Hi, Melanie. How are you? Okay, travels for Dee Dee. Shubi, I feel like he doesn't have much choice. I feel like he's being railroaded into a relationship from his parents or citizens or something, or he already had somebody lined up when he knew you. Okay. Nurse manager, Dee Dee. Okay. Thank you so much, Butterfly Tea, for the confirmation. Melanie. You're not worried about what? Okay, thank you. Okay. Dee Dee. Let's have a look at you, Dee Dee. North Africa. Nurse. Okay. Let's see what is up for Dee Dee. What's coming up for Dee Dee this year? What's coming up for Dee Dee this year? Thank you for the 20, Dee Dee. I truly appreciate it. Let's have a look and see with Dee Dee what's coming up. I also see romance for you too in the workplace. I'm getting something in and around the Emirates, Dubai, Abu Dhabi specifically, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. but more so near the water. So I'm seeing somewhere that is more like Abu Dhabi or Qatar. You do have an option in Africa, but I feel it's more of a charity situation or working for a foundation. I'm not sure you're going to like it though, because there's guns there. I'm just seeing guns. And I feel like there's been advices to say stay away because it's too dangerous or something like that. People getting taken hostage. I know that sounds alarming. I don't want to be an alarmist, but that's what I'm seeing, guns. I'm seeing like long guns, like machine guns, rifles, that sort of thing. Somebody's going to steer you off it and onto another course. It could be an agent or a lawyer. Okay, you've got a lot of options to choose from. You're not going to settle for less than what you want and what you deserve. I also see a British connection with you. You might even end up going to the UK. I don't know if there's a place that you've always had a fantasy about, but there could be a chance for immigration somewhere where they need nurses or a nurse manager. And it could be an American hospital somewhere, or it could be American hospital in Cairo or London or something like that. But I'm getting a British link with it. You don't want to feel trapped. You want to feel like you've got the freedom to come and go as you please. You've been stressed about it. You've been worried about it. You've been feeling like, what the hell am I doing? Where am I going? Why isn't this happening? Why is the money so little and pathetic where, with what's being offered? You could even have an offer in Australia. I'm sure Australia's looking for nurses as well. Nursing agency. You could even, if you have in your mind a country that you've always wanted to immigrate to, I think this is the time and I think you'll get granted. And it's not a third world or developing world country. It is a first world country where the benefits are good and it's safe. I am getting Nigeria for you. You might do a stint there and say, okay, I've worked in Nigeria. That's it. I've been there, done that. Once again, I'm getting private hospital. You're going to end up going for the money. There's definite money there, and it'll end up coming through the way you want it to. Internationally, you're going to refuse a number of positions prior to that, or a number of situations prior to that. It's like, no, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough. Romance is also in the air wherever you go. So there will be a romantic link, potentially also a marriage, or at least an immigration contract for you where you end up. You might do a stepping stone in Africa, but I feel like you might end up somewhere else. It could be because of a partner. It could be because of another offer that comes in there. We've got the beautiful cottages. That reminds me of England, that card. Romantic. There's a lot of countries now where the nurses just don't want to work. Especially after COVID. So you're going to meet this beautiful man or person, and I feel he's going to help you, whether he's a boss, whether he's a colleague, whether he is a friend, whether he is a partner, a lover, a new husband, something like that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. He could be a friend. Somebody's going to give you a link, a kind of a step up. I'm getting somebody like hoisting you up, like giving you a leg up. Wherever you end up going, you're going to be very, very prosperous, financially very, very well off, and live in your own Garden of Eden. You're going to have a lot of women around you. You might work in maternity ward, be in charge of maternity somewhere. You might also not want to do night shift, but there's good money in it from what I can see here. You'll end up being the star of the show wherever that is. I do feel that there'll be some changes. You're going to consider working for a private family. You're going to consider working for an organization, a charity organization. You're going to consider working for an international hospital. It could be that you'd go from one to the other, and that's how you are going to travel. Thanks, Dee Dee. You definitely see you in Europe. Okay, thanks, Melanie. Yeah, thanks for the confirmation. All right. Yes, thank you, Maurice. Yes, we are still doing super chats here. Thank you so much. We just did Dee Dee, and she's going to go on her little jaunt to Uganda. But I don't know if you're going to stay there, Dee Dee. You might get sidetracked. Sidetracked by a better offer. Yeah. Melanie, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Shivi, okay. Honesty is the best policy, yes. And Maurice, yes, we are doing super chat. Shivi's back again. I feel like things are going to be okay with this mud up guy. Let's pull a card on him. I feel like he's very dedicated to looking after his future wife, whoever that may be. So if it's you, it's you. I'm getting hair changing color. So I don't know if you're looking at changing your hair color. He's working hard to get the dowry, or somebody's getting a dowry together. There's definitely an offer of marriage here, and family money. You're going to be very well off with him. Well off. Lots of money around you. They've got more money than they're making out. If you don't think they've got money, they've got money, okay? Maurice, thanks for the 6. Current job and finances, all right? Let's have a look for you, Maurice. What on earth is going on? Let's have a look, Maurice. It's like you're waiting to hear back from somebody, but they're not actually responding. I'm getting the word crickets. It's like you've put the word out to HR or whoever, or your boss, and they haven't gotten back to you. So let's have a look. New offer of something new. They're considering you for something new, or you're considering yourself for something new. Moving in the right direction. Things taking off, definitely. Good marriage potential as well. Marriage partner supportive. If you are already married, the person is going to get some sort of benefit of being married. Like they're going to benefit you in your life of being married. There's also a new car coming in around you as well, and a lump sum of money too. I do feel like there's going to be more money in the job, more finances, looking into 3 to, I was going to say 3 to 6 months, but my lips said 6 to 12 months. So inside the next year, I would say, is when it's going to happen. Thanks, Maurice. Hi, Shivi. I feel like the marriage is coming soon. Commitment. November, December. I feel like it's on the cards. It's going to be a fast wedding. I feel like you could actually be married in February. What have you been studying in your career job situation? What's your study background? And it doesn't mean that that's what you're going to end up doing, but it'll give me a portal into your energy. I'm actually getting astrology. Have you ever considered astrology? Vedic astrology? That's what I feel is coming in. Thanks, Shiva. Yes, I am honest and genuine. Yeah, I don't beat around. I like details. That's what I like, because the details help me open the portal to new information. That sounds really good, Maurice. Math degree, but trying to get into electronics. Also AI, robotics is what I'm getting for you too. Robotics. Working in an automotive or robotic automotive industry is going to be helping you. Yeah, the USPS is okay because you're out there doing stuff. The ball's rolling. Just don't get stuck there, and don't get stuck in a UPS van either. Those brown vans are crazy. All they do is run all day. I know that you're in USPS, but don't transition over to UPS. I'm getting a big no around that. Okay. I'm seeing something around robotics. Robotics to do with car manufacturing specifically, and AI, futuristic technology. It could even actually be something to do with Tesla. There could be a Tesla link with this. You're most welcome, Maurice. Thank you. I'm getting a Tesla link or some sort of futuristic type of vehicle. So it could be electronic vehicle, could be something like the Priuses moving forward into more of a luxury vehicle, something like that. I'm getting cars around you, robotics and automotive industry. So keep your eye out for that. All right. That can be the lynch, it's kind of like the stepping lynch kind of to push you up. It's like a booster. It's like a booster shot to launch you in the right direction. Now, Shivi, that was for Maurice. Your software developer, computer. Okay, well, the AI might have been for you, Shivi. Let's just tune into that. I think it's for both of you, but let's just go with it is also for you. I'm getting something for you more in design and architectural design with computer graphics. Working with new apps that do some sort of design or some sort of back-end development to do with programming and design. Getting something more architectural, design, gardens, structures, fountains, also working for the government as well, government organizations in fairly important cities or historical cities. I'm seeing a fountain around you. So it's sort of like the fountain of youth, the fountain of life. I wonder if you'll end up working with some sort of architect that's designing a fountain. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I'm seeing. And I feel it's in India. It's not outside. Yeah, no, Maurice has got a different vibe going on with his robotics and automotive situations. Okay, last call, everybody. Last call for the last super chat. I might have to do a general reading for the collective. I forgot about that. I usually like to do a general, but sometimes we get just carried away and one thing leads to another. That's basically it. One thing leads to another. Collective read. What do we need to know for the collective for today, Tuesday, the 21st of November, 2023? Pansies will be pansies, roses will be roses. That's the message coming through. So differentiate between who is who and what is what. Okay, the Hanged Man in reverse. Something's going to be released. Something's going to take off. Your stardom will go off to the next level and go through the roof, I feel, very, very quickly. If some of you are looking at getting more notoriety or more success or more views, subscribes, prestige, it's going to happen very quickly. A lot of you are also going to get money very quickly too. You might not know what to do with it, but when it comes in, you're going to appreciate it. Somebody who took something from you is going to give it back or give you back something in return. The thief in the night will return what is not rightfully theirs. Could have been a lover, an ex, somebody like that. Some of you will be pregnant or expecting a child soon in the next 3 months. Definitely. A marriage and a child. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Architect Jenny, how are you? Hi, Lisa Jade. Welcome back, Lisa Jade. Any news on your front? Okay. Now to the end of November. We're going to have to timestamp that collective. That collective finished at 1 hour, 15 minutes. Okay. I always do a quick collective because we always get another super chat in. Okay. Where are we up to now, Lisa Jade? Oh, no, it's the 21st of November. Yeah, I know. It's crucial timing, isn't it? The BITCH next door is still peering through the curtains at you. She's hiding behind the flower pots, sprinkling some sort of fantasy dust in your direction or blowing something at you over the fence. Dandelion water. Don't know what that's got to do with anything. Dandelions, dandelion water. Chrysalis effect. Coming out of the chrysalis and becoming the butterfly that you deserve to be, We're going to close after this, Shivi. Shivi's the last call. Of course she is. Oh, God. Of course she is, yeah. The chrysalis effect I'm getting with you. You're going to turn into a beautiful butterfly that's going to release and fly away. Expand your wings. Between now and the 14th of December, I'm getting 14 around it. So we've already passed the 14th of November. I'm getting 14 days or the 14th of December. There's a chrysalis effect and spreading your wings. Okay. Somebody's in charge. Putting their foot down. Wishes coming true in a new direction. Was there a place called Lambeth or Monmouth or something like that? Lambeth. I think you're in Lambeth County, or Monmouth, or something with an ETH at the end or a TH at the end. You're holding on to your money too, which is a good idea. You've got more luck coming in around you. You're also going to celebrate your birthday. Happy early birthday to all those Saggies coming on in. Happy early birthday to the Saggies. It's going to be around your birthday. That's what I feel. I also see you praying a lot and your mother praying a lot. So you're going to count your lucky stars. Something is going to come through and it's going to be like, okay, good. This is it. I'm seeing a two-story. Your mother doesn't like the stairs, but I see like there's living arrangements that can be made on both levels. Justice being served. Crazy lady is going to be released. Thanks, Lisa Jade. You're in Lambeth, okay. Is there another suburb with a TH on the end of it? Or you're branching out of Lambeth, you're going somewhere else? Okay, Akush, thanks for the 40. Akush. Because he left you because he had a third party. He knew he couldn't marry you. He wasn't given the correct right to marry you, or he didn't feel like he wanted to get married at the time, or he doesn't want to get married at all. I'm getting the age 35, so he might not even want to get married until he's 35. he's had too many responsibilities, too indecisive. I get a player energy with him. Definitely a player energy. Sweet talker and player. And don't take it personally, is what I'm getting for you as well. Welcome, Lisa Jade. Welcome, welcome. And I hope you get the dream house of your desires. And the lady is going to shrivel up once you leave, because she's like, where's my entertainment gone? Where's my entertainment gone? Peering through the pot plants. Where's my entertainment gone? I think you've given her a show. Yeah. I'm getting like saging and smudging like the hell out of the place, you know, like especially her. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad you really enjoyed the readings and everything. Thank you so much for joining. Lots of blessings to you all. She's so wicked. So, yeah, she's going to be depressed that you've left. You're like her number one entertainment source. You, your mother, and your son. Yeah, she's going to be at her wit's end. And don't worry, she's going to unravel herself. I'm actually getting an apology from her. She might come out and sort of apologize at the very last resort, because she seems somehow attached to you. It's almost like a bit like a fetish or an obsession. And it could be just in disguise, but she might do it out of guilt, is what I'm feeling. But it could be just that she wants to clear her conscience, because she knows that you're capable of all sorts of things, Lisa Jade. Pointing the bone, doing the candle, doing the doll, doing the spell, doing whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. And she's not going to, she wants things to be calm when you leave. I don't know why I had to turn that ship around. Going in a new direction. Yeah. She's going to lose her main attribute of entertainment. Lots of love, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. See you on the next live. I'm going to try to come back ASAP. I come back impromptually because I have to come back when I've got the energy and also the inspiration from spirit to do so. Lots of love and blessings, everyone. Ciao for now.